Hello, everyone. My name is Colin Hanson. I'm the Executive Chair of the Nonprofit Leadership Student Association, and I wanted to welcome you all to the NLSA. I thought I'd start with a brief recap of what we did last semester and also talk a little bit about what our plans are for this coming semester. Also want to talk a little bit about the organization in general. But first, last semester we had our first major initiative was a flamingo flocking fundraiser. We have a bunch of pink flamingos and we flocked people's houses for money. And with that, we raised $1,000 for the All True Cancer Foundation for breast cancer patients. That took place in September to October. And also in mid-October, we had our second annual Nonprofit Opportunity Fair. That fair we put on, we had over 40 local and regional nonprofits come to the university to share their employment, their internship, and their volunteer opportunities with students. That was a great event. We were able to successfully secure over $1,800 from a couple of community foundations and from student government to put that on at no cost to the nonprofits involved. So that was another great event that we did this fall. As for this coming semester, well, I guess it started in the fall. We instituted the Adopt a Nonprofit initiative. With that, we sent out a request for proposal to local nonprofits, and we had 9 applications that came in. And the idea is that we partner with this nonprofit so that students within the association get a hands-on experience working with the nonprofits in the nonprofit sector here in Grand Forks, while also serving of benefit to the nonprofit that we partner with. So with that, the committee that looked at all of the applications chose Prairie Harvest Mental Health and the Home Place Thrift Store. They're the same, the Home Place Thrift Store is part of Prairie Harvest Mental Health, but they were chosen as the nonprofit that we will be adopting this semester. With that, we will be working with them to assist with their current marketing strategy and how they target students at UND in particular, and also looking at how they lay out their store appearance, how they can bring their best-selling furniture to the front of the store, and how they can display items differently. So that's a great opportunity for us to go in and offer a different perspective and a younger perspective on their layout and their general store practices. With that, we accomplish a lot of these through a committee structure. And every member is required to be on one of 3 committees. Those committees are the Development Committee, Communications Committee, and Community Service Committee. So a little bit about those. The Development Committee helps plan events and will often gather donations or contributions from local nonprofits and local businesses to help put on events. So for example, with the Adoptive Nonprofit, they will be going around to different hardware stores, different like Home of Economy, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, gathering painting supplies, or hopefully getting discounts or getting them donated completely free. That's a lot of what the Development Committee is required to do. The Community Service Committee is responsible for coordinating volunteers and their schedule. So they find volunteer opportunities within the community, they bring them to the NLSA as a whole, and they can hopefully schedule volunteers, and a lot of what they're going to be doing is working closely with Prairie Harvest Mental Health on scheduling dates for painting, scheduling dates for students to come in and actually help with moving around different stuff at the store, looking at different layout options. And the last committee, the Communications Committee, handles press releases, social media, looking at different marketing materials and ways we can present what we do at the Student Association to the public, and also assist our adoptive nonprofit with their overall marketing strategy. So with that, the adoptive nonprofit, with the work that we have to do going forward, all members are expected to participate at some point, painting or helping with store layout, that sort of thing. So that's not limited to community service, but the Community Service Committee is dedicated with organizing a lot of that volunteer effort. If you have any strong feeling of what committee you'd like to be in, go ahead and let me know. Send me a quick email. Otherwise, you can think about it a little bit. If you want to talk to the committee chairs, that's fine. But once I know what committee you'd like to be on, I'll go ahead and get you in touch with your committee chair. They have different tasks that need to be completed at different times for the adoptive nonprofit specifically. And yeah, they will be able to get you quickly involved. Our next event is a social for the organization. That's February 2nd, the evening of February 2nd. We plan to do some sort of winter activity. Not sure exactly what that's going to be yet, but as I said in the first video that went out and in the minutes, we will decide what that is quickly and let you know as soon as possible. The next business meeting is going to be February 16th at 5 o'clock, likely in the Union. That's where we generally meet. So with that, if you have any questions for me, that was a lot of information real quickly. If you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out to me, reply to this email. My contact information is in the email as well. We want to hear from you, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you.